pathetic, Priscilla. By the way, me and Dan are getting married tomorrow. You're just as happy as we are, right?
I'm very happy for you both. Please, give me more money. I really need to see the doctor.
Dan has given you more than enough money, you filthy bitch. You can't leech off Dan forever.
You've only given me a few grand each time. Nowhere close to what I used to provide for you. Remember how you got all of this. I've been supporting you financially for years.
You? Supporting me? Your dad's been dead for I don't know how many years. Does that make you mad? You were always the dumbest student in class when I tutored you. And I deserve my tutoring fee, don't I? Unfortunately, nothing has changed. You didn't learn anything. And now what, you are supporting me?
You promised you'd marry me if I signed over the company to you. And now you're marrying someone else? Please, just give me some money so I can go to the doctor.
The company? If it weren't for me, the Abernathy Corporation would be bankrupt with your horrible spending habits. And as far as our marriage, yes, I promise to marry you. But not if you had AIDS. Your personal life is such a mess, no man would ever want to marry you.
I don't know how I would have AIDS. I've never even been with anyone.
Enough. You're always making excuses. You make me sick.
Dan, hold it. I just have one question for you. Did you ever love me?
Me? Love you? Don't you dare ask something so stupid. Being around you makes me want to kill myself. A woman so disgusting and stupid like you makes me sick.
Silly girl. Still wondering if Dan loves you or not? Guess I feel bad for you since you're dying. Guess why you have AIDS when you've never been with anyone? Dan never wanted to marry you, so he injected AIDS into you. What? Easiest way to get rid of you without taking any of the blame. If I were you, I would die now. I wouldn't want to be a joke, you know?
No. No, this can't be true.
So, what's going on?
Charles, is that you?
I'm sorry. I'm late. If I'd known that you were living like this, I would have taken you away. I would never have let Dan hurt you. Well, I gotta go to the hospital.
I've ruined myself for a man who never even cared about me. I'm so embarrassed. But if I had known that someone could care about me as much as you did, I'm sorry. If there's an afterlife, I'm back in college. I'm back to 8 years ago.
What's wrong?
My stomach hurts.
I'll help you. Priscilla, Kimberly's not feeling too good, so go get her some medicine and a quick bite.
God's plan. I'm back. Dan Olin, I was stupid enough to trust you and give you everything. But you betrayed and murdered me. But this time, I will never let you and Kimberly stand over me again. My Cadillac. You don't deserve to ride in it. You'll pay for what you've done.
Are you deaf? Hurry up.
Dan, don't worry. I can get it myself. Don't boss Priscilla around all the time.
Oh, don't worry about it, babe. She's used to it. People like her always feel left out if they don't have something to do. Right.
Let the revenge begin with these sandwiches.
Hey, little simp. Running errands for Mr. Olin again? You know he's only tall girls like Kimberly, right? No matter how hard you try, he's not gonna want you.
Why would these be for Dan?
Because you're his maid. Do you really think that following him around like a sad little puppy will make him want to marry you one day? Wake up!
So Dan told you I'm his maid? But have you ever thought maybe that Cadillac is mine? And he's actually my servant?
Are you out of your mind? Go finish your delivery.
A chauffeur's son, calling me his maid and himself a young master. Dan, you'll pay the price for faking your identity.
You didn't follow Mr. Owen's orders, and now you're shamelessly sitting in his car.
She's just the maid. How dare she sits in the car without Mr. Owen being here?
Mr. Owen is too kind. If I had a maid like her, I'd fire her on the spot.
No, that's right. Kick her out of the school.
Drive.
But Mr. Onan isn't here yet. Let's wait a little.
Uncle Henry, you work for the Abernathy family. Who in the hell is this Mr. Olin you speak of?
Did you two have a fight? You shouldn't always lose your temper with him. It's nice.
Enough. Drive. I don't want to see him again.
She's usually scared of them. What's wrong with her today? The whole Abernathy family will be mine soon. Don't treat me like your chauffeur. I am your father-in-law.
Are you gonna drive or not?
One more minute, please.
Priscilla, what are you doing?
Didn't you say you didn't want to go home with me? Then why do you want to ride in my car?
What's going on with Priscilla? What does she think she is?
Right. Well, it's kind of Mr. Olin to give her a ride, though. Now she's not letting him in.
Mr. Olin, fire her! I can't stand her. This is unbelievable.
Why do you have to be like this? I apologize about the sandwiches, okay? I forgive you. Don't cause a scene.
Don't need your forgiveness. I can go home by myself. Stop following me, please.
If I don't get into the Cadillac now, everyone will know that I'm not actually a billionaire. No way I'm letting everyone know I'm a chauffeur's son.
Dan Olin, how dare you!
Drive.
That's the way to do it, Mr. Olin. You just gotta be harsh sometimes.
Dad, the chauffeur is acting crazy.
It's too late for regrets, Priscilla. You took Mr. Olin's kindness for granted. Who's gonna help you now?
Olin will be the only one to regret this. My Cadillac will be back in seconds.
Oh my god, keep dreaming, stupid bitch.
What's going on? Why is Mr. Olin being so polite to a maid?
Mr. Olin, why did you two get out?
Priscilla, just a little argument. No need to tell on me to Mr. Abernathy, right?
Like I said, these two are not allowed in the car.
Priscilla, why are you being so difficult?
Henry, Priscilla is not the name you're to refer to me as. Are you trying to tell me what to do? Have you forgotten who signs your paychecks? If you don't want to follow orders, you're free to leave.
Sorry, Miss Abernathy. I apologize.
Mr. Olin.
Enough!
How do you feel now?
Priscilla, I
I understand that you don't like me, but why are you being such an asshole?
Don't bother wasting your time on people like her. They never appreciate anything. Priscilla, you have crossed the line.
Oh, already angry? This is only the beginning.
Goodbye, Mr. Olin. Drive.
Miss, you've come home by yourself. Where's Mr. Olin?
Lucy, from now on, there's no more Mr. Olin.
Oh, Miss, you finally cleared your brain fog.
Lucy was the only one who truly cared about me. In my previous life, she warned me about Dan. But I was too blind to listen and even fired her. But this time, I won't let her down.
Miss, I misspoke, and please don't take it to heart.
It's okay, Lucy. You were right.
There's Mr. Perlman. Should I tell him to come back another time?
Charles? Where is he? This is Charles in his early 20s. My father arranged our marriage, but in my previous life I pushed him away because of Dan Olin. Charles, it's so good to see you again.
Miss Abernathy. It's so great to see you. If you don't want to see me, I can go.
Wait. Do you want to stay for dinner?
May I?
Of course. Lucy cooks the most amazing food.
Sure.
Lucy, let's start the dinner.
Aren't we going to wait for Mr. Olin?
Why should we wait for him?
Miss has finally gotten over that asshole.
Right away. So, I heard you had excellent grades. That's great because I don't do so great with my schoolwork. May I ask if you would be my tutor? You would just have to come over here every day if that's okay with you.
Wait, isn't Dan Olin your tutor? You're so obsessed with him, you've already rejected me once.
He will be fired.
I'm glad to help, Priscilla.
Priscilla, who is he?